Let's clear something up straight away, guys. A cover letter is not dead in South Africa, but a bad cover letter is. Every week, South African recruiters open applications where the CV looks decent, and then they read the cover letter and immediately lose interest. Not because the person is unqualified, but because the cover letter looks careless, generic, or completely wrong for a South African job application. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to write a cover letter for a job application in South Africa using a real example from start to finish. On the screen, you'll see a completed cover letter from a fictitious candidate called Thabo Mokoena applying for a junior business analyst role at Discovery. We'll use this cover letter to break down what South African employers actually want to see, what they ignore, and how to structure your own letter properly. I'll also reference the Job Hunters Toolkit cover letter cheat sheet, which gives you the correct South African format and structure so that you are not guessing or copying overseas templates that don't work here. If you are watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit that subscribe button. This channel is about practical job application advice for South Africans who are tired of being ignored. Before recruiters even read what you've written, they notice how it looks. That's the first mistake many people don't realize. When a recruiter opens Thabo's cover letter on screen, the first thing they see is structure, clear layout, proper spacing, correct order of information. Most cover letters in South Africa get ignored because they look unprofessional before a single sentence is read. People use informal layouts. They start with "Hi there." They forget dates. They don't include employer details. Recruiters in South Africa are used to formal business correspondence, especially in corporates like banks, insurers, and consulting firms. Thabo's cover letter immediately signals seriousness because it follows the expected South African format. That alone already puts him ahead of many applications. If you've been applying and hearing nothing back, I explain the real reasons that happens in South Africa in another video. I'll link it up here and in the description below if you want to check it out. Now let's slow things down and walk through the structure step by step. This is where many people mess things up. Using the cover letter cheat sheet from the Job Hunters Toolkit, the structure is very clear and very simple. At the top right, you have your details: full name, city and country, phone number, email address. Below that, you include the date. Then on the left side, you include the employer's details: hiring manager, company name, physical address or head office location. This format matters because it shows attention to detail and respect for South African business etiquette. Thabo's letter follows this exactly, which already signals professionalism before the recruiter even starts reading the content. Now, let's look at the opening paragraph on Thabo's letter. This is one of the most important parts of the cover letter. In one short paragraph, Thabo clearly states the position he's applying for, the company name, where the job was advertised. There's no storytelling, no life history, no long explanation. South African employers want clarity. Thabo writes that he is applying for the junior business analyst role at Discovery, advertised on PNet. That tells the recruiter immediately that this letter is not generic. The opening works because it is direct, professional, and relevant to the role, exactly what local recruiters expect. Hi, I know I'm interrupting your video, but this is important if you are job hunting in South Africa right now. If you've been sending CV after CV and hearing nothing back, the problem it's not you, it's your tools. That's why I built the Job Hunters Toolkit. Inside you'll get 5 proven South African CV templates, 5 matching cover letters, a job-winning CV and cover letter guide, the 20 most common interview questions with answers, and even 20 job boards where you can apply, including hidden ones that most people don't even know about. It's everything you need to finally land interviews all in one place. Click the link up here or in the description now to grab it and give yourself a real chance because you deserve it. Now back to the video. Now this is where the cover letter really shines. Using Thabo's full letter on screen, you can clearly see how the body is structured into 3 logical parts. First, the skills and experience paragraph. Thabo does not repeat his CV. Instead, he highlights key experiences that matter for the role, like requirement gathering, business process analysis, and working with cross-functional teams. He even includes a measurable outcome, improving turnaround time by 25%. That builds credibility without sounding arrogant. Second, the company-specific motivation paragraph. This is where many South African job seekers fail. Thabo explains why discovery specifically interests him. He mentions innovation, data, and impact. This tells the employer, I didn't apply randomly, I chose you. This is exactly the type of cover letter employers actually read because it feels intentional and thoughtful, not copied and pasted. Here's a big mistake, guys. Most people treat the cover letter like a second CV. That's not its job. In South Africa, your CV shows facts. Your cover letter shows fit. Thabo's CV would list qualifications, job titles, and dates. His cover letter explains how those things make him suitable for discovery. Notice how he doesn't list every skill. He selects the most relevant ones and explains them in context. That alignment is what makes recruiters keep reading. The cover letter should support your CV, not compete with it. Let's talk about common mistakes, and you'll see how Thabo's example avoids all of them. Generic letters sent to multiple companies. Wrong greetings like to whom it may concern. Poor formatting copied from Google. Long letters that nobody finishes reading. South African employers notice these things immediately. Thabo's letter avoids all of this by being one page, properly formatted, professionally written, and company specific. That's why it works. Let's wrap up with practical rules you should remember. Keep your cover letter to one page. Use a professional tone, not casual language. Save it as a PDF. Always proofread before sending. And remember, a cover letter matters most when competition is high. Use the Job Hunters Toolkit cover letter cheat sheet as your guide, not guesswork or overseas templates. If this video helped you understand how cover letters really work in South Africa, guys, hit the like button and subscribe. It helps more job seekers avoid the same mistakes. The next video you should watch is why your CV keeps getting ignored in South Africa, because your cover letter and your CV need to work together. My name is Alec and this is 360 Careers, helping you grow, show up, and get hired. Let's go.